I think usually just bring lots of screw gates.
Screw gate?
Yeah. I'm taking like base layers.
Okay.
I figured this is nice just to have them dry, and then I get out of the wet clothes and we can sleep in them.
Okay.
And we also have food on the ledge.
We see the weather. That's
Just need the weather, exactly.
the important fact. Okay. All right. I will text you guys what time I'm going to arrive in Toyama, and
Perfect.
then we meet there.
称名岳は多分日本で一番落差がある、一番上から下まで340メーターの落差があって、日本で一番落差があるっていう滝としてみんなの間で有名で、みんなはそれを見に来るだけだとは思うんだけど、でも日本のその文化的なところで滝っていうのは多分神聖な場所で神が宿ったりとか、そういう特別な場所だと思うので。
So my plan for the trip was pretty simple. I figured we'd come to Japan, we'd try our luck at some, first baby Sawanoboris, and then later on we'd try some other things, practice a little bit more, and then ultimately go on to Shomyo. What actually kind of came to pass was a little bit different to that. We arrived in Tokyo, had no rest, no time to kind of get into the swing of things, so just in the jet lag.
Do we have a piton? No.
And then we're thrown straight into the first practice waterfall that turned out to be pretty hard. Sawanobori as a sub-sport of climbing actually seems to be really varied in itself. You have small boulder problems or mini routes to get up to the next plane of the waterfall. And then you have other Sawanoboris, which are basically like proper routes, sometimes even big walls up waterfalls. The one thing I remember from that first day is just being absolutely amazed by how heavy, how powerful the water seemed to be. And these were tiny little streams in comparison to the photos that I'd seen in some of the bigger waterfalls. And that's when things start to get really serious.
不動の滝に行ってきたんだけども、まあすごい正直初めての試みなんでめっちゃ怖かったです。いやもうすごいこう空間と岩の悪さとコケコケと水の量ともうそういったもので、本当普通のクライミングからは想像できないような怖さが常に潜んでいる。でその中でいかにこう自分を冷静に保つかみたいなところが本当にこうすごい難しくて、でも正直なところ自分が一番なんかこう興味があるところは、そこにどういう面白みを見出していくのかっていうところに一番興味があるかなと思っているところだね。
We looked at the weather and it seemed like it was only going to get worse for the rest of the trip, with the possibility even of a typhoon coming in. That meant that we might only have 1 or 2 days to kind of knock this thing off.
I think a lot of this type of climbing isn't about the difficulty. It's not about being as strong as you can. It's more about just being in the elements, being out of your comfort zone, and just being a part of nature, but extraordinary nature. It's really powerful, the places where we've been going, and they stand out more than just like a limestone crag. These are moving places, and they're almost breathing places. We've had our practice on various waterfalls. We feel confident enough to approach Shomyo.
Après, de l'extérieur, je suis sûre que les gens, n'importe qui se dirait mais qu'est-ce qu'elle fait, n'importe quoi, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont décidé. Ça me paraît pas si différent du milieu de la montagne. De toute façon, quand on se met dans des endroits pareils, on ne maîtrise pas tout. Et c'est le jeu en fait, c'est le contrat. On a accepté, on se met dans une situation pareille et on est tout petit, donc on essaie de bouger tout doucement, de pas trop déranger les choses, mais on est bien au courant que c'est pas vraiment dans nos mains. Il y a une petite partie de risque qu'on contrôle nous, et puis après, il y a une partie de risque qu'on ne contrôle pas.
So instead of climbing as one big team, we decided to split into two parties, hoping to miss the storms that were forecast for that evening, and we'd all join together on the ledge and, And then we started to look at the weather, and things just seemed to be going from bad to worse.
ギアをもらって、僕もギアを整理して登り始めるんだけど、登り始めてすぐに雨がブワーって降ってきて、もうほぼ滝だよね。滝の状態になってきて、もうなんだろうな、とりあえずそれでも危なかったら戻ればいいからとりあえず行こうということで行ってみたんだけど、
The rest of it was good actually. The storm stopped, it dried out a little bit. We arrived on the bivvy just after dark. We settled down into our little house for the night and life was good.
I think we need this kind of spice, during climbing, I think. Yeah.
And he looked down at me and he's just like... and I was like, oh, what? I didn't know that there was a waterfall there. maybe it's like this. Day 2 on Shomyo Falls was really about stepping into the unknown. The only thing that was clear is that we needed to be fast. And we decided for numerous reasons that we were going to try and get across the other side to go up this really nice looking, pretty dry rock slab.
でそのためにはやっぱりこの落ち口の少し細くなってる部分を誰かが飛び越えなきゃいけないっていう風なプランになったんですよね。でそこでジェームズがトールが行けよっていう風に言いまして、信頼を置いてくれてるのは嬉しい反面、やっぱりすごくリスキーですよね。少しこの足を滑らせて、
彼相当緊張してて、すごい怖いんだなっていう。もしあれで落ちてたら滝この後230メーター続いてるんだけど、多分相当難しかったと思う。
The more I see the Japanese climbers, the more I'm impressed by their vision of the sport. They look at things in a completely different way. And it's only through coming here and meeting people and spending time with them and really immersing myself in these kind of cultures, I realized that I'm actually really still closed into my box, and that climbing can take place equally on a waterfall than on, you know, a big wall of perfect, solid, dry rock. At the end of the day, it's all climbing. They're all walls. They're all, you know, a vertical playground for us to explore. And the more we can open our eyes to other people's visions of the world and not write them off as being crazy or silly or strange, the more we can just decide to try things because they're fun and they're enjoyable, the better it's going to be for everybody.